All right, so let's see what's going on in your love life. It definitely seems like things have come into balance. You probably found some things out about people in your love life. Some justice has been served in your love life, but I feel like there's some type of stress behind this. There's some things that you don't understand, or you don't know, or maybe it's like, but who's my person? And you keep wanting to know who is the right person for you. And you're being called to just heal the heartbreak and pain that you went through, and not necessarily just jump to the next, or keep going back. There's some pain that you are being called to really focus on and heal at this time, because balance has come, but there's still some healing that needs to come from this situation. Yeah, so there were some red flags that came out. So definitely some shit came to the light, or is about to come to the light if this hasn't happened yet. But this person was an energy vampire. They were sucking you dry. And I know you feel that. And I know if you guys have a separation, that and you might be the opposite. You might be the one that was being an energy vampire, and now you're seeing the red flags that you give off. But somebody in this situation was definitely friend zoned. But this was for the better. This is justice. This is what needed to happen. There was some shadow work that needed to happen. Looking at self. If this is you, you definitely need to focus on your shadow. If you are the person that was hurt, it's still the same thing. Your partner, your ex, whoever, they're going through their own shadow work. And you should do the same, healing that situation. But you both seem like very hopeless romantics. I feel like you guys are missing each other. Forever dreaming. So maybe you were seeing them in your dreams. They're dreaming about you. So the right now work just needs to be done, and you need to really focus on yourself and really heal yourself. You both need to. Let's see. What is the advice on what they need to do? So, being grateful, focusing on gratitude for what you have right now. Say thank you, experience the joy of acknowledging others. So, I don't necessarily think this is about the other person. And maybe there was a bit of gratitude that you both needed to have for each other. So, focus on being grateful for what you have right now, because when it comes to having the right person, it's not going to come by you searching for it. It's not going to come by you looking for it and trying to find it, because you're going to end up settling for the wrong thing. all of the co-signing, you hear all those. Meditate. I don't even think this is necessarily, it might be literal for some, but literally just grounding yourself and focusing on yourself, connecting, maybe some womb healing. I'm getting also like traumas from the past. Maybe, trigger warning, there may have been some traumas from your past in dealing with your womb. But all the healing that you need. One second, my dog is licking the toilet. There may have been some things going on within your womb, and I think this goes definitely saying that you need to heal your womb with this soaking in the bath, maybe doing a yoni steam. This is right on top. Open up your mind and your imagination. It says look for fairies. Sometimes if you open your mind, a lot of times fairies are real. That's all I gotta say. Open your mind. Okay, this is what I'm getting from it. Open your mind to the endless possibilities. Take away what you think to be true, and let your mind expand, even if it seems improbable, even if it doesn't seem like, oh, that's fake. Just open your mind and enjoy and take a risk. You have the power within to move mountains. So really open your mind and think of all the possibilities. I don't even think this is about love. Like, in order to bring in what you want in your love life, you need to just focus on healing and loving and enjoying and feeding your inner child, so that you can bring in the kind of love that you really want. I don't know why. Let's try this first. Let's see. Water dragon. You might be a water sign or have water in your chart, or your partner is a water sign. Water dragon helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ, light, and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. So this definitely goes with that fairy card. So really honing in on your intuition, connecting with the other worldly entities and fairies, all the things that we loved as kids, dragons too. These are all a thing. These are all energies. These are all beings that really exist, but you have to be open to accept them, because there's definitely a message in that for you. All right, let's pull out last little bit of tarot to see if there's anything else. Yeah, so there's been a lot that you've had to stand up against. I feel like there's also been a lot that maybe in your relationship too, that you guys didn't realize there was a lot that you were standing up against. And with all the otherworldly cards that are coming out, I feel like it might have been very energetic. Almost like, even with all the stuff that you guys had going on, the energetic turmoil and competition and negative energy that people were sending towards you, it wasn't even, you guys didn't stand a chance, basically. You weren't guarded enough. You weren't set up to fight against. You were fighting against things that you didn't even know you were fighting against. But you also need to guard this new creativity that you're going to tap into, and then learn from the past. When this new love comes in, when this new energy comes in, guard it. You don't have to be paranoid. You don't have to, but just be mindful. You don't always have to share everything. Everyone doesn't need to know your business. You don't have to outwardly show everything to everyone, because you would be surprised the kind of things that people really think about or pray about when they're behind closed doors. God knows, your team knows, but you may not know. Especially if you're not if you're a newbie, you're not really tapped in like that. You may not be seeing the signs that people are truly, truly not wanting. And it's not necessarily orbs. It's not necessarily that they are malicious intent, but it's just that their shadow can definitely hinder the positive shit going on in your life. But your creativity is definitely going to lead to some new opportunities for you. I think it's going to bring in, when you are in the element of love, just in general, it doesn't have to be literal love, you're going to bring in more love. So if you're loving yourself, if you're doing the things that you love, that you enjoy, that feed your body, love will come in. So just have faith. Learn to tap in and listen to your team, listen to God, and just have faith, because everything's going to be okay. You have such great things coming in the future. So yeah, just trust. 8:18 on the timer when I said that. I love you guys. Definitely follow me for more, and follow me or subscribe on YouTube. I also do zodiac signs over there.